the players that did not play so far in practice as of Thursday. Josh Blackwell did not play. TJ Edwards did not play with a hamstring injury. I think that's needs to be made a bigger deal about it than people are. TJ Edwards is the pit bull of this defense, and he's one of the most consistent players on the defense since he signed here with the Chicago Bears. And so if he, for some reason, is not ready to go for the Chicago Bears on Monday night's game, that's going to be a pretty big hole for somebody to fill in if TJ Edwards is not there. So him with his hamstring injury is going to be something to watch. Now, he did not play on Thursday. We'll see what happens today on Friday's practice. Maybe, if he's back on the field by Saturday, I think things are good there, but it is something to look out for. And then you have Roschon Johnson as the last player to not play. He had a DNP as well with his foot injury still. Now, outside of that, Jalen Johnson was limited in practice yesterday on Thursday, which is good to see, as was Kyle Monangai, also limited in practice as well. Devin Duvernay was a full participant in practice, as was Dominique Robinson. So the Bears injury report is not necessarily as bad as initially thought. And that's good there. Jaquan Brisker not listed on it at all, so take that away from it for what you will. But the Bears, they have their injuries that they need to deal with. We all knew that coming into the season that the Bears are going to have their injuries. The Bears are going to have their things, and there's still an overarching issue as it stands right now, right? You look at Jalen Johnson, Zay Frazier, who, did not practice at all in training camp. Of course, Johnson has come back. Zay Frazier, somebody who, Dennis Allen was really high on and had, a plan on, has not been there at all. We already got Terrell Smith. He's on season-ending IR, whereas also you got Travis Homer on IR as well, and Austin Booker also. So the Bears have their injury things. Now, the thing that I'm going to say on this and look at it is that, hopefully this means that the Bears are getting their injury bug out the way early. Let's hope with that. But as we had a voicemail on kind of late last week, is that you see sometimes where a team kind of collectively gets into a rut injury rise, and you never really rebound from that. And we've also seen flip sides of that, where teams start off having lots of injuries and they're overcome by after a point in the season, and then they're healthy for the most part after that. So hopefully the Bears can be the latter in that they can be a team that is going to, get over their injury hump early, and then they start getting players back as Austin Booker and other players come back from IR, and we can be ready to go by then. And so one of the things, though, is that the secondary is still not fully healthy, and the secondary is a huge, important part. I said that TJ Edwards and his DNP is a little bit concerning. He's now in question if he's going to play, but you look at the number of the injuries in the secondary for the Chicago Bears. Keep in mind, Dennis Allen likes to have multiple defensive backs, multiple things out there. He likes to have a lot of backs out there, and so because of that, that is going to put a dampen on his system, absolutely. Now, Nashawn Wright has looked solid